Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. What you just saw there at the beginning was about an hour of mining that I just did. I was completely out of iron and almost had to revert back to stone tools, so I kind of figured it was necessary. Anyways, let's take a look at the loot and see what I got. So for starters, 28 diamonds. Great stuff. A little over 2 stacks of lapis. 3 stacks of redstone. A little over a stack and a half of iron, which is great. Some gold, copper, golden apple, some other trinkets and things along those lines. But again, the important thing here are, well, the diamonds, of course, and the iron, which I was really in need of. So I think I'm going to take this iron here right away and get this smelting up over here. We have to grab some lava for that. And there we are. Perfect. So while that's smelting up, I think it's time to take these diamonds and put them to good use, which means crafting some new armor for me. So let's grab some wood here, make some sticks. I'm going to need everything except for the chest plate, which should be perfectly fine. So we'll get some legs here, some boots, and a helmet. Now, tools-wise, I definitely still need an axe. And a shovel would be great just to have. And I think maybe it'd be a really good idea if I make a second pickaxe. I'm going to eventually need one anyways for like Silk Touch, Fortune, to have 2 of them. So let's make some sticks here. And yeah, second pickaxe. Perfect. There we are. Let's put this on and see how I look. Man, I am a shiny man. Look at me go. I feel great now. Full kitted out with diamond tools, everything I need. A couple extra diamonds as well. Alright, so the next thing on my list is to get some better transportation. Running around takes a lot of food, so I want to kind of avoid that if I'm going further away from the base. Which means I'll be looking for a horse. Which I don't think should be too hard to find. I mean, there's a lot of these like meadows out here at the back of my base, which should be pretty good for some horse spawns, I would think. But so far it's just been sheep and chickens. So let's run up this hill and see if we can find anything on the other side of this. Another sheep, and a horse. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It took all of like 10 seconds. So now the hard part begins. Making the horse love me, making sure it's a good horse. So come here. Oh, one sec. There we are. Love me. I said love me. Love me. Here's an apple. Take an apple. Take 2 apples. Take all my apples. Now love me. Love me. Yes. Perfect. Alright, that was pretty easy. So speed's alright. Health not the greatest. Oh, that jump is terrible. Oh, that's so awful. Huh. Oh, hey, look, guys. All of a sudden, my horse has better HP and is a little bit faster. And the jump is also better, for sure. It's weird. It's like a Pokemon or something. Like it kind of evolved or something, got better. Pay no attention to my hotbar, by the way. Not important at all. Oh, there's a piece of wood there that needs stripped. Wow, I'm gonna have to take care of that ASAP. But here we are back at home, and I'm gonna just tie this guy up here. Oh, I also found a cat while I was out there. I don't know where that cat came from. It was out in that field. So I have a new cat now. And it's a jelly cat, which is pretty awesome. We love that. So tie him up. There we go. But yeah, my new cat is cute, adorable, of course. But I'm slowly turning into like a cat lady at some point. So I might need to kind of keep this in check. Anyways, I have a new horse. And the horse needs a name. So by all means, if you have some suggestions for my horse, leave the name suggestions down below. I actually have a name tag now, so I can name him right away and get that going. Okay, so I've been busy collecting resources off camera. I needed wood. Lots and lots of wood, as well as a ton of other resources to build my next project here in the village. And this is the location I've picked out for that build. This project is going to be a farmer's guild where I'll keep my eventual farmer villagers, as well as store things like crops and hide some farms away. But first things first, I need to clear out this ruined portal before we jump into a time lapse. So let's go. Alright guys, so here is my Farmer's Guild building. Now I do want to start off by saying that I did draw some inspiration for certain aspects of this build from a build by LionCheater. And I'll link his video down below in the description, so go check it out if you're curious. Of course, after you finish watching this video. Now, the build is not finished, obviously. I've got landscaping to do, as well as some detailing and texturing that I want to use to shake things up a bit in the build. But for now, I'm out of supplies. So that's going to have to wait for the next episode for sure. However, what I want to do now is take a look at the interior to see kind of what I'm working with. And my axe is getting very close to break. Oh yeah. Let's just take this off the hotbar so I don't lose that axe. But if we head inside here, we're going to look for how everything's looking from the inside. So I've got a little bit of like a staircase here that I built. And coming inside here, as you can see, it's empty. But that's a goal for the next episode. So I've got this grand hall here with this giant fireplace. And, I'll tell you what, there's some detailing that I wanted to put on the inside here and kind of see how it looks. So let's grab some stone brick walls here and head back inside. Let me build up here real quick and place these. There we are. So, like I said, I've got a big grand hall area here, as well as those stone walls, those stone brick walls up there by the fireplace. And don't mind that wooden pillar there. My axe is broken. I can't cut it down. But the goal here is to have a very high ceiling in this room and have it like a two-story, like one room area where I can have some trading for villagers. This right here is going to be like the reception area. And you'll come in, like, this is where you would like check into the guild, or if you want to do any kind of trading with any of the people who belong to the guild, any of the members there, you would come in there. Out back, yeah, there's nothing here. This is going to be a big project for next episode. Some luscious fields out there and things like that. Obviously, this building will not be floating once I get that done. This over here is going to be kind of like a banking area, like a treasury kind of thing for the guild. I play a lot of RuneScape. And in RuneScape and like all of the guild buildings, you would find a bank of some sort. So I'm going to kind of take inspiration from that for this part of the build. But yeah, should be like a nice little feature here, I think. So I have like an inner chest for myself to use if I ever need to while I'm over here. This is obviously the windmill from outside. And I want to build like a functioning windmill on the inside of this at some point. So there'll be like a staircase here on the right hand side. As well as, so it'll be something like this right here, I would say. I have to probably figure that out a little bit in the next episode. But I do want to have like a 3-story kind of like windmill that functions. Again, taking inspiration from the windmill near Lumbridge in RuneScape. So that'll be a project as well. That'll be pretty interesting, I think. Coming up here, we have obviously a very unfinished roof. I ran out of deep slate, so I'm going to need to get some deep slate for the next episode to finish that roof off. But this is going to be like the Guildmaster's like bedroom, where like they would sleep. I'm going to probably end up putting a like a balcony through that wall right there. And yeah, just a couple missing pieces of deep slate over there. But this is going to be like the second story of the windmill here. And a little bit of like a balcony access. I don't know if it's going to be a balcony or maybe if I just put like a window there. But for now, it's got like a little bit of like an outdoor like walking section there. Maybe like a French balcony or something along those lines. And then, oh, not down the staircase. Over here, I'm going to have like a little like a fence, like a railing here probably, looking down onto like the trading kind of area of the guild. And I might have some like beds and things like up here for like members of the guild if they want to sleep, like bunk bed style, I guess, maybe something along those lines. Haven't really figured that much out yet, but I've got time. So if you've got some ideas for me, by all means, let me know down in the comments below. Heading up here, there's going to be eventually like a ladder access to this area, but this is where like the windmill comes in, and so there's going to be like another like wood beam going down where like it's going to grind up like the wheat and things like that you would put in to produce the flour. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire build. So if we head back out front here, we can get like another good view of things. Yeah, obviously some things need to be added to it. It's not completely finished. Like this windmill here, for example, I think like it looks very good, but I think the color of the wood blends into the rest of the build too much. So I might look for some birch wood or something like that to kind of lighten that up a little bit and make it stand out. I think birch wood would actually probably be really, really good for that. But that'll be done in the next episode, like I said. Alright everyone, so I did a little bit of green work off camera just to add a little bit of like leaves and some decorations to kind of get a feel for what I want to do with the rest of the building. And I'm happy. Don't pay attention to these floating leaves right here. Eventually I'm going to put some pots underneath of them, and I just don't have any right now. But overall, very, very happy with everything and how it turned out. I'm very happy with the build. I'm very excited to do the interior in the next episode. So I hope you also enjoyed the video yourself. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and I really, really appreciate it. But that's going to be it for today, everyone. So I'll catch you all in the next one very soon. Bye.